groceries on top.
I can't seem to find my way out.
Follow the lateral. 30 yards on at forks, take the right. It's pretty narrow, but you'll make it. You find a shaft, left at the top, 25 yards. There's another shaft that'll take up the daylight.
What's your name, Zappa?
Devon, sir. I heard something. Just through there. Hear that? Listen. You can hear them digging, sir. There. Fritz. They're gonna break through. I swear to God, they're bloody breaking through.
Shh. That sound that you heard, was it like this?
That's it.
That's your heart.
What?
Feel it. You're hearing your own heartbeat. Make sure you clip that little fella's claws. Otherwise the bugger can be dead and still sitting on his perch. When does your shift end?
Don't make me stay. Please.
We'll put the billiard room through there, eh?
You ever play billiards, Tom?
Best bloody billiard players in the world, Australians.
Says who?
Well, ask anyone. Best billiard players, best horsemen, miners.
Bullshitters.
Keep the lid on it, you blokes. Jersey, Ginger, go down and relieve the sneddons.
Righto.
You've dug through to China by now.
Well, I'll bring you back some chopsticks then, eh?
Who are you?
I'm Lieutenant Woodward. I'm your new CO. Are you Fraser? I'm looking for Sergeant Simpson.
He's dead.
Sapper?
Nor Morris, sir.
Except we call him pull-through. Or sometimes he's lankiness.
Tom Dwyer, sir.
Billy Bacon, sir.
Answers to Strokey.
Morris, I want you to take over the listening post at... Where were we?
102 drive left.
102 drive left.
Sir.
Better go with him, Dwyer.
Sir.
Show me to the officer's dugout.
For God's sake, Australia, this is an officer's dugout.
Woodward? Bill McBride. I was wondering when I'd see you here. Went to mining school together. Charters Towers boys. Bob Clayton, Northumberland Fusiliers. Oliver Woodward, first Australian tunnellers. You're explosive man, right, Woody?
Could blow up at any time.
How long you been here?
2 days. Feels like a year.
And if you survive a year, it will feel like a bloody lifetime.
Nearly came a gutser. Fritz machine gun and got a bead on us.
Yeah, it's Boris. It's a farm building. They call it the Red House.
Solid as bloody Gibraltar. Our artillery's been blasting away at it for a week.
Well, direct hit'd make a bloody difference.
They have their own dugouts, you know.
Bit of aeroseam, right? Got a home, son?
Wollongong, sir.
Coal miner. Gold, right?
Silver lead, Broken Hill.
Sweetheart?
Wife. Wife?
Sweetheart. You got a photograph, Tiffin? She's...
My mum, sir.
Not even
real soldiers, are you? I mean, what in God's name are you doing here?
Tunneling under German lines. Protecting your trenches.
From?
German tunnelers.
You didn't show up until you arrived. And you are now attempting to do the exact same bloody thing.
Your point being?
That it was bad enough my men being shelled from above and shot at from in front. Now they're being mined from underneath. If the man is wounded, Woodward, then for Christ's sake send him to the dressing station. If he's not, then he should be back on duty. Either way, he shouldn't be here. If you want my opinion, neither should you.
Good to feel wanted, eh, Tiffin? Wouldn't like to think we were over here putting our asses on the line for nothing.
Clayton's all right. He's just got the wind up him, that's all.
Hides it well.
People do.
Seems a shame to waste this. Spot of tea, old man?
Oh, rather.
It's all right, Tiffin. It's all right, son.
Hello? Is anybody home? Found these two little rascals down by the creek. They don't belong to you, do they?
Oliver, is that you?
Mrs. Waddell?
Carl and Gordon, round the back and clean yourselves up before your father gets home. Now, please.
I was hoping I might catch Moffat.
Ah. Well, you're too late, I'm afraid. He's joined up.
White horse?
Of course. How was Papua? You know, we thought the headhunters might have got you.
They took one look at my head and ran away. Tell you something, though, Mrs. Waddell. I could have stayed there forever.
Just, why don't you put the nag in the stable and come inside? We want to hear all your stories.
Come on. Is that you, Isabel?
He's a major now.
Not surprised. At school, we called him Captain. He was captain of everything.
And were there complaints?
No, sir. We wouldn't dare.
Well, that's our motto.
Woody!
Yes.
Gordon reckons he can hold his breath for 1 minute and 13 seconds.
Can he really?
Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Where's he posted
11,
now?
12.
Well,
13,
we don't know.
14,
Egypt, we think.
15, 16, 17.
It'll be the engineers for you now, I'd
19,
imagine.
20.
I'd hate to think I wasted my time training you up.
They've asked me not to join up, sir. They need to keep the mine running.
That's copper for the war effort.
Oh, we can't get it out of the ground fast enough. God knows how many shells they think they're going to need.
Well, an army needs munitions.
Well, an army needs good men. First and foremost.
Woody! When did you get back? How was Papua? What are you doing now? Are you going to stay with us again? Are you? Oh, can he, Mama?
Just slow down a minute, Marjorie, and it's Mr. Woodward. Go and play with Gordon, little man.
Come on, let's have a battle, all right?
Marjorie,
Mr. Woodward.
the answers to your questions are 2 days ago, hot, I'll be working at Mount Morgan Mine, and thank you, but I have my own accommodation in town.
Is this for me?
Oh, yes, but it's very silly. They're making it for kids.
No, it's beautiful. I love it. Thank you. Doesn't he look wonderful? Some men are just born to be in uniform. Don't you think, Woody?
It's
Mr. Woodward.
Yes.
May I have some tea, please, Mama?
Yes, if you refill the milk jug first. You can retie that ribbon, young lady.
Yes, Mama.
She's so grown up.
Well, she thinks so, but between you and me, I think she still has a long way to go. What now?
Hey, I blanked him. No, you didn't.
Actually, I believe that Colin has outflanked you, see?
And my left blanket moves forward.
Mr. Woodward,
Yes.
do women ever go down mines?
Don't think so. Bad luck, they reckon.
Well, that's good. Because I don't know that I'd like to be so deep underground. It must feel awfully claustrophobic.
It's funny. I quite like it down there.
Really? Why?
Snug.
Snug.
Marjorie!
Sorry,
Are you okay?
Yes, I...
Just go and clean yourself up immediately. I'm so sorry.
One moment she's an adult, next minute she's a child.
16 is a very difficult age.
Now, while Muffet's away, I want you to visit whenever you can. You promise me.
I promise.
Right.
Mr. Woodward, I hope you'll forgive my silly indiscretion at the table.
Of course. Think nothing of it. Well, goodbye, all.
Marjorie Waddell, did you have something to do with this?
No. It's my own stupid fault, I'm afraid. We got into the loose end this morning. Suffered terrible flatulence on the ride over. I think that's perhaps how we got here so quickly. So when I arrived, I loosened the girth. Must have forgotten to cinch it up. Stupid of me.
Are you sure you're not injured?
Oh, I'm fine. Honestly. Thank you for the tea, Mrs. Waddell. Mr. Waddell.
Oliver.
Isabel.
Anything? Something wrong with this bloody candle. It's just making it darker. It's not the candle pull through. It's the air. Not enough oxygen for it to burn. Jesus Christ. Could be worse. Oh, Tom, how could it possibly be worse? Well, they could send us to Hill 60. What's Hill 60? Messines Ridge. Just across the border, near Wipers. Blokes from the 40th were sent off yesterday. Fritz has got the high ground. Our blokes trying to fight in bogs and bloody marshland. Trenches running like rivers of blood, they say. It's just talk, probably. Shush, you little bugger. You'll get us all killed. No. How'd you know it wasn't me? Lucky guess. Jesus Christ. Is he dead? Tomo?
Shit.
McBride? Location? Say again. How many? Right. One or two drives been crumped.
Casualty?
Two missing. Morris and Dwyer.
How's the air?
If they were near the face,
Not a chance, not a fucking chance in the world.
they may have found an air pocket. This strata holds up sometimes. We struck some in Papua. It's kind of dense.
It's pointless. A whole miserable stunt.
Lively, boys.
Still souls. German. Stupid pricks. Hear them coming a mile off.
Jim, move back.
Are you all right?
Help me here.
It's Tomo.
Hey, boys, pull through. Boys, is it you, boys? Hang on, pull through. Just... Thank God. Easy. Oh, can you get me out? I thought I was a goner.
Let's get these fixed. Easy. Easy.
Didn't think you're gonna get out of the bloody war that easy, did you, son?
Morris, can you hear me?
Tomo! Tomo!
Morris, can you hear me?
Tomo! Tomo's in there! There's a man buried! Tomo! Tomo! Tomo!
Take Morris up to the dressing station, Fraser. One arrives nearly every day. No stamp, no return address, of course.
But what do they mean?
That I'm a coward.
But you're not. You're staying here and doing your duty.
Shush now, Marjorie.
Mr. Woodward knows how to stop the fellas.
So you agree with them?
Well, let's just hope that there won't be any more.
On the contrary. Just a few more feathers and I'll have a whole chicken.
Isabel!
Are you missing Papua?
I worry about the local workers. Bougainville is just up the coast. It's a German colony. If they send the German fleet down...
Oh, good
my
Lord,
boys
man,
will
what would the
get killed.
Germans want with Papua? They've bitten off more than they can chew in Europe. Anyway, the word is the whole thing will be over by Christmas.
Marjorie, clear away the plates now.
Yes, Mama.
Best put those back, Woody. William.
It's Moffat.
Mama?
Take the children to their rooms, please, Marjorie.
Isabel, boys, come on. Now, please.
William, tell me.
It's not good news, I'm afraid. Why would they send the light horse to Gallipoli, Oliver? It's just cliffs, isn't it? Isn't it all just cliffs?
I don't know, sir. I don't know. Marjorie.
You don't have to go. Just because Moffat, you know, you don't have to go to the war. I just couldn't bear it.
The point is, I was kaput. Finished. And he got me out.
Point pull through is you shouldn't have been there in the bloody first place.
I still don't know what I heard, but maybe it really was me heart. Maybe I never heard no Germans.
Of course you heard them.
Don't make no difference.
Oh, Good on you, Streaky.
Courtesy of the Northumberland Fusiliers.
Oh, bloody generous of them.
Send him our regards.
Probably not a good idea, Corp.
Tiffin.
We was ready to give up on you, pull through.
We wasn't.
Well, we was. Well, you was, you said.
Finish your letter, Waddle. Get some more shut-eye.
But the lieutenant knew about the strata, Dad. How it holds up like. And that's why we kept digging.
Fact is, Tom Dwyer's dead because Woodward made a blue. Bad one. Won't be the last either.
He's all right, he is.
Yeah? Then why'd he join late?
Does anyone want the last of the axle grease?
I was over here killing Germans months before his fucking number was dry.
Evening. Stay there. Surprised to see you here.
My hearing came back. Tommy doctor checked me out. Couldn't find a bloody thing wrong with me.
Too bad. Smoke?
Yeah, thanks.
Bad luck. Bad luck lighting 3 smokes with 1 match.
First one, Fritz Sniper sees you. Second one, he gets an aim. Third one, blows your fucking head off.
It'd be a crack shot if you could get me down here.
Well, you never know who's watching, do you, sir?
I'll be writing to Tom Dwyer's family. If he had any possessions to send back, bring them to my dugout.
Officer approaching! Attention!
Woodward,
Yes, sir.
I understand you're a demolition man.
I'm trained in mining explosives, sir. No.
You're aware that the Germans have placed a machine gun in the Red House such that it can enfilade our trench.
Enfilade.
Fire down it lengthwise.
Oh, yes, sir.
And how much explosive charge would you need to demolish that building?
Depends where you placed it, sir.
How much would you need to do the job properly?
50 pounds.
Do we have that in store, or do we have to requisition it?
We have it on hand, sir.
There's a listing post at 105 Drive.
That'd put you about 70 foot from Boris.
If we drove north from there, we could be under it in what?
3 shifts, 30 foot a day. We could do it in 2 or 3 days.
Let's have it done before sunup. 0400. Clayton, you'll have to cut a gap in the wire. I'll have the artillery give you 1 hour.
Sir.
Sir.
He couldn't get out of here fast enough.
Word is that bastard won't catch a train in case it's going down a tunnel.
It'll mean going over the bags. Crossing no man's land, setting a charge. I'll need 2 men.
I'll go, sir.
You don't have to, Morris.
Want to, sir?
Sit down, Tiffin. I'll go. In.
Bit out of your element, aren't you, Australia? I heard you tunnelling chaps with wombats. Come up for some air, have you?
Actually, we've been invited to blow up the Red House. Apparently, you blokes keep missing.
Set the exploder up over there.
Right, that's us. They'll start up again at dawn.
Stay low. Don't bunch up. If a flare goes up, freeze. Don't bloody go to ground. Fritz machine gunners look for movement. Keep one eye closed until the flare drops. Then you'll see better when it's dark again.
Thank you.
Did your boys cut the wire?
Yeah. Lieutenant Clayton took a couple of lads out earlier. He ain't back yet. I'll cover you.
Let's go.
Boris, all right? He hasn't spotted us, but the bastard's just trying his luck.
Right. Let's go.
Ready?
We'll have to go under. There must be a cellar.
6 Tage. Immer noch keine Abwechslung hier. Ja, 5. Sind schon so viel? Ja. Wie gesagt. Eine große Feier haben. Wir werden es genießen.
Links!
Von rechts!
Ja, was sollst du denn bitte gesehen haben?
Da war doch was.
Ja, was denn?
Ziegelstein.
Ein Ziegelstein. Vielleicht ein englischer Ziegel?
Nun hör. Das war ein Ziegelstein.
Ja, na klar. Ist der Ziegelstein Ich schwöre dir.
right by then. Can you get it?
I think so. Stay on your bloody stomach. And when you get close, give a low whistle to identify yourself. The time you see any movement.
Who's the fastest man in our company?
You need a runner?
Yes.
Yeah, Streaky's bloody quick.
Christ.
So what about, boys?
There's no way of knowing. Poor bastard. Stay here. Morris will be back any minute now. Wait. Wait, sir!
Who are you?
Clayton?
Where did they get you?
Mary.
You're set now, mate. We're gonna get you home to your Mary. Okay? Your knees, okay? Come on. Come on. Come on. Help. Field dressing.
Where's he injured?
Left leg. Above the knee.
Christ.
No! Wait! Bastard's got a pattern.
Thanks, mate.
Just pray they haven't broken.
Thank you. Sir, are you wounded?
I don't think so.
Hello, Mr. Woodward.
Marjorie, how was everything at home?
We're coping.
They've formed a mining battalion. It's a secret, I think. They're looking for miners and engineers. I've joined up. In a few weeks, I'll be leaving for training, and after that, I expect I'll be sent off to the war.
I see.
Marjorie, I'm nearly 10 years your senior. You're only 16.
I'll be 17 in a month.
I signed the papers this morning. I would like to ask you if I could write to you while I was away.
I would be happy if you wrote to me. But if you are asking me to wait for your return, then you must first ask my father. Thank you for taking the trouble to see me.
Coming close. If they're going to put on a big push, it'll happen right now. They're going to hit us where we're most vulnerable, our left flank. Whatever happens, we need to hold our line, understand?
You convicts gonna play or what? Okay, lads, kick it off. 3 points all. Next to score wins. Come on, Australia. Let's go! Get right, boys. Go right, Tippy. Get in there. Walk, that's right. Go. Amanda, get up. Okay, Mark, come on, turn up, get back. Come on, boys.
They'll do it for one, they'll do it for rum.
Just stick your finger up, yeah, bum.
Oh,
Mademoiselle from Armitage, parlez-vous. Mademoiselle from Armitage, parlez-vous.
We're the boys from Townsville and Dandenong. We're coming for you with our donkey dongs.
Oh, Mademoiselle from Armitage, parlez-vous. Mademoiselle from Armitage, parlez-vous.
She's really fat and she's got big ears. Has a big head. What's up, Lieutenant?
It's Captain, actually.
Well done, sir.
Thank you, Sergeant Fraser.
Hey, Sarge! As you are.
We're moving up the line. We load up at midnight.
come you bastards get to leave this shithole before us?
Because only real soldiers get to move up the line.
Where are we heading, sir?
Belgium. Hill 60. Better get your gear.
Right, are you blokes? Let's go.
Keep your heads down, lads.
I forgot. Present from Fritz. Said to say thanks for all your help.
Cheers, mate.
All right, lad. Too early for the grey hen, sir?
Never too early.
I'm right. Take him. You just skin and bones. Come on, son. She'll send me another parcel tomorrow, more than likely. Decent fit. Elsa's a first-rate knitter. When we get back, she'll have probably knitted herself a new husband.
Want to be a bit better looking than the old one?
Your boy's gonna make a great prop forward.
Don't I know? And he's still growing.
You join up together?
One of them recruiting blokes came through town. Gets the young fella all excited with his stories of adventure and seeing the pyramids and what have you. Never spent one bloody night away from home, and he's quit the pitch and joined up. Elsa's nearly had bloody kittens, hasn't she, Walt? Yeah. Well, you can't unjoin. So after Walt went to bed, I said to Elsa, I've looked after him all his life, I'm not going to stop now. I told her if I joined up, I could bring him back safe. Elsa didn't know what was worse. Her boy going off to the war by himself, or the both of us going. And she's been knitting like buggery ever since.
Douse them flaming lights!
Where's Bussy Way? It's not that way!
It's over that way!
What's out the hill 60? Razor! This way! Come on, boys!
All right, Walt. Come on, get up. Get up, go.
Where are the others?
Sir!
We left the bloody kids behind.
Who's missing?
Young's dead and Tiffin and Bacon.
Walter! Help!
How can Fritz get to us? We're behind the line, ain't we?
He's got the high ground. Walter! Over here!
Oh, fuck! We've missed it. Steps over to the right. About 25 yards. You ready? Walt, we can't stay here, mate. Tell you what, I'll go to the left and draw crabs. As soon as you hear that MG open up, you run like buggery. Don't bloody stop until you get to the sap. I'm twice as fast as you blokes. Probably make it before you do.
Come on, Walt!
Stay low!
Tiffin!
Over here, mate!
Come on!
The streaky's still out there.
Billy! Billy Bacon! Streaky! They're home!
Streaky?
Oh, this is God's flaming handiwork, is it?
Grab his disc and paybook. We'll bury him in the morning. Come on, Frank.
Captain Woodward. First Australian tunnellers. McBride.
Captain McBride, actually. Where you been? Been waiting for hours. Hell of a place, eh? Men can bunk down in there.
Stow your kits. Get a couple of hours sleep.
Couple of hours? Gee, sir, they'll turn soft on you. Come on.
You seen the tunnels?
We got a big surprise in store for you. Come on. Officers' dugout's down this way.
I might just bunk down here for the time being.
Wetter in here than it is out there.
More rats than in frickin' France.
At least they're Belgian rich. Change as good as an holiday.
Keep your gas bags within reach.
At least we're back underground.
We'll be staying underground. One way or another.
What's that supposed to mean?
This is how it goes from now on. You're dodging shells and shrapnel, and out of the blue you cop a bullet in the guts like poor old Streaky. And it's no game of skill down here neither. Get eaten by rats, get murdered by Fritz in the dark, buried alive for our fucking troubles.
Well, that cheered us all up.
Mr. Waddell?
Over. When you set off?
About 3 weeks.
Right, yeah. You better come in then.
Actually, I'd like to ask you something. I would like your permission to write to Marjorie while I'm overseas. And I'd like to spend some time with her before I leave.
I know. Damn it.
Emma,
What?
I'm going to take my walk now. If you'd care to come.
You walk?
Aye. Would you care to come?
Oh. Of course. They've never taken a walk together in their lives.
When I get back, I'll take you walking every day.
Können Sie was hören? Herr Unteroffizier, darf ich Sie was fragen? In welcher Grube haben Sie früher gearbeitet?
In Bayern.
Ja, aber Bayern ist groß. Kennen Sie die Grube in Eisenheim? Haben Sie von der mal gehört?
Ja.
Meine Heimatstadt. Dort gibt es eine Kirche, aber ohne Glocke. Die hat das Heer für den Krieg eingezogen. Meine Mutter hat mir geschrieben. Erst kamen sie wegen dem Altmetall, dann wegen der Glocke. Und nun ist auch noch der Pastor weg.
Jeden Tag weinen wir um unseren kleinen Jungen, beten für seine sichere Heimkehr.
Keep going. I like coffee by pipe. Yeah, help yourself. Hey, pull through. Hill 60, take a look.
Is that it?
What were you expecting, Morris? Fucking Matterhorn?
Expecting something bigger than a railway cutting.
So why Berlin set?
It goes so deep under German lines, I reckon it almost reaches Berlin.
Just mud and slate. Like sinking a mine in a bog.
Yeah, the blue clay's further down. This whole area is below sea level. Keeping the water out was their main problem.
Was.
Now it's ours. We're 90 feet down now. Right below German lines. Hill 60 is directly above us.
Oh, yeah. Shh. The blue clay of Flanders. Beautiful.
Major North. 3rd Canadian
We're
Tunnel.
just still up in their swim sand. You can't get at us. Oh, no. If you will. £53,000 of ammonal high explosive. 8,000 pounds of gun cotton.
I've never seen anything like this before.
No, nobody has. Nobody. 500 feet down there is a caterpillar mine. That one's 70,000 pounds. There's 21 of them. We've undermined the whole of the Mazine Ridge. Nearly £1 million of ammonia. You know, when this thing blows, it'll be the biggest explosion the world's ever seen.
Each mine has detonators and leads running to the surface. All we have to do is keep the bloody thing dry and keep it secret from Fritz.
No. Fritz has got no idea. He thinks we're digging wells. This'll finish the war. End it all together. Think of that, huh?
When do they plan to detonate?
They're pulling me out. It's up to you now. It's all up to you.
Yeah, he sleeps down here. He hasn't been at the surface in 3 months.
So when are they going to blow them?
No one knows. Could be months away.
What are they waiting for?
Well, I'm a miner, not a general. I reckon it's simple arithmetic. If we blow the mines now, kill a few hundred Fritz at best. But if they think there's an attack coming, they will stack those trenches above us like bloody sardines.
And kill thousands.
Time it right. Tens of thousands.
Haben Sie das gehört?
Nein.
In Spannbrocken waren sie letzte Woche bis auf 12 Meter runter. Die Jungs meinten, sie hätten unter sich Geräusche gehört.
Unter sich?
Ja, sehr tief unter sich.
Jim, check every prop and every stay, starting here all the way to the bottom of the Berlin sap. Take Walter and Ginger.
Sir. Well, I'll do the same for Caterpillar.
Righto. Pull through. There are 26 listening posts. Check them all. Take Percy.
Righto.
Fraser, you check the water line. I want to know the depth from the surface. I want to know where the water is ending up. I want to know at exactly what depth the sand becomes clay. Take Tiffin with you.
Sir. Come on, Tiffin.
Nichts. Versuchen Sie es nochmal. Das ist Blauleben. Na, und? Das bedeutet, dass die mindestens 25 Meter unter uns kamen. Ich glaube, dass der Feind da unten alles vermied.
Papi, wissen Sie eigentlich, wie viel Sprengstoff man braucht, um 25 Meter Schlamm in die Luft zu jagen?
Herr Oberst, es ist die einzige Erklärung.
Lächerlich. Völlig lächerlich. Das ist unmöglich.
Stillstand! Herr Leutnant!
No, you're right.
bloody close.
Sniper shell by the size of it. Would have made a mess of your melon. Saw one bloke hit by one of them. Half his head blown off. Only his smile left.
How old are you?
16. When they found out, they made me a stretcher bearer. Keep me away from the horrors of war. Come on, let's go.
So I tried to stop the tide with a bloody sandcastle.
Top level's mostly sand. Clay starts around 30 feet. Water seeps down, pools above the clay. Where it finds a tunnel, it funnels down like a bloody creek. 60 blokes manning the pumps night and day just to keep the water level down. We lose even a few of those men. Bloody mines will be useless.
Sappers are getting it wherever they can find it now, sir. All the forests have been cut down or stonkered by shelling. That's oak. My dad's a carpenter. After the war, I'm gonna get me an apprenticeship. Get out of them bloody pits. More than likely came from that ruined church in town.
Church. Cathedral. Ape Cathedral.
Probably.
So that's the lowest point in the sap.
90 feet, yeah.
What if we sink a shaft directly to that point, get the water out that way?
Canadians tried it. It's over the Tommies. The whole middle section is unstable. Shaft walls collapse after about 6 feet. Besides, 90 feet vertical is a bloody long way to move water.
We've got electricity down there, don't we? We propose sinking a shaft down to a gallery beneath the Berlin sap, right here. Install electric pumps.
Should free up 60 men, at least.
Rutledge? This is over 90 feet deep. I shouldn't have thought an electric pump would lift water that high.
The new ones will, sir.
And a shaft simply isn't feasible. This is not a new idea, sir. It's impossible to go through the wet sand without the walls collapsing.
Have you been down there, Colonel?
Right. That'll be all. Thank you, sir. And I apologize for taking up your valuable time.
General, our plans differ from the ones previously tried. We don't dig from the surface, sir. We build the shaft head 20 feet below ground level. We construct galleries large enough to house all the tunnelers and hide the blue clay.
Captain Woodward, 20 feet down will put you right in the middle of the quicksand.
You are wrong! Colonel, it would set us just above the wet sand. That's the point. We'll use steel sections to control the water and stop the walls collapsing.
We use jacks from the roof of the gallery to force the steel sections downwards.
And how many months or years do we imagine this folly will take?
Rough estimate?
How long?
Three weeks, give or take.
Wir müssen die Richtung ändern. 30 Grad nach links.
Jawohl.
Bucket it out. Get those jets back up. Have that steel section ready to go on my order. Drive it further into the clay.
It's going, sir.
Not exactly gushing.
What's happening, Tiffin?
Well, I don't know, sir. It seems to be working.
It's working at that end.
Must be too much pressure. I'm sure we...
Full report by the morning. What if the pump fails?
We have backup standing by, sir. Off the shaft head, we've built 2 listening posts and 2 diversion tunnels.
What diversion tunnels?
I'll show you, sir.
There's no need.
It's no trouble.
There is no need.
There's more activity in the second diversion, sir. I think Fritz is coming at us again.
That means it's working.
He's been quiet for 4 minutes. I reckon he could be ready to blow.
Let them. Is it just the 2 of you down there?
Just me, sir.
Where's Walt? He's not getting me a billy of tea.
What? You abandoned his post?
No, he just...
Put him on report. Why aren't you at your post?
As I said, I think Fritz...
Have you been ordered out?
So the listeners have permission.
I know the orders, Captain. Get back down there.
If you see Walt, you tell him. You tell him not to.
Sir,
Your dad likes a cup of tea around now.
Jim.
Jim!
Dad! Dad!
Jim!
Restore, establish, and strengthen you, forever and ever. Amen.
Sir? I've been wanting to give you this. For that girl of yours, sir. I made it from that wood you like. From the cathedral.
It's beautiful. This box was made from the timbers of Ypres Cathedral by a nice young chap named Frank Tiffin. I'm sure you'll get to meet him after this is over and thank him for his handiwork.
Hier und hier sind zwei Tunnel dicht unter der Oberfläche. Wir haben in beiden Geräusche von Grabungsarbeiten gehört. Aber in den letzten 3 Tagen haben die Tunnel keine Fortschritte gemacht.
Das macht keinen Sinn.
Eben. Und der Feind macht keine Anstalten, die Geräusche zu drosseln.
Das bedeutet?
Das hier sind nur Ablenkungsmanöver.
Ablenkungsmanöver. Wovon?
Minen. Ganz tief unter uns.
Ach, da weg!
Bei allem Respekt, Herr Oberst, wenn uns diese Tunnel von etwas ablenken sollen, läge es genau hier.
Direkt unter dem Hügel 60. Die sind unter uns. Sehen Sie nach. Bobby, können wir einen Schacht durch den Schwemmsand graben?
Finden Sie heraus, was da unten los ist.
What is it?
Not sure. 15 degrees. About 20 foot forward, 15 foot down. Nothing. An attack tunnel? No. It's different. I think it's some kind of shaft. Through the wet sand? No. Can't be.
Blaue Leben. Es hat geklappt. Du, nach oben.
Wir kommen unter uns rein, oder?
Wir graben diesen Schacht, um genau das herauszufinden.
Warum verlegen wir die Front nicht einfach um 100 Meter? Dann wäre das Grün des Feindes umsonst gewesen.
Wir übernehmen eine Stellung und halten sie.
Ja, aber was bedeutet schon ein paar Meter hier lang oder da lang? Europa ist groß.
Wir sind seit 2 Jahren hier. Hier ist jeder Zentimeter mit deutschem Blut getränkt. Glaubst du wirklich, dass die da oben auch nur einen Deut nachgeben? Du verstehst halt gar nichts vom Krieg.
Woodward! Woodward! Captain Woodward, get up!
We're firing the mines Thursday morning, just before dawn.
That's in 36 hours.
You'll be firing the Hill 60 and Caterpillar mines. McBride, you'll have the backup exploders.
Sir.
There'll be 21 blasts in all. Yours will be the final 2 in the sequence.
It's critical to the entire operation that each mine goes off precisely in the right order.
Yes, sir. Firing orders.
on listening duty?
All quiet, sir. Apart from a few squeaks.
Rats?
Probably rats. Mating, sir. By the sound of them.
Why do you say that?
They were kind of regular squeaks, if you get me drift.
Where?
Low listening post, Berlin Sack.
Windlass. It's a shaft.
Right here.
That's right on top of the mine at Hill 60.
We've been counting the squeaks for 15 minutes now. I've calculated the depth.
Yes?
63 feet, sir.
We blow in 10 hours. When do you predict they'll hit the mine?
At their current rate of progress? 9 hours, sir.
I hold you personally responsible. Do what you have to do, Woodward.
We're driving an attack tunnel.
From where, sir? Lower Berlin Sap listening post to position 60.
It's just above the mine.
Yes.
Suicidal.
That's an order, Sergeant.
Let's go. Come on, let's go!
Geh. Hol was zum Essen.
Resistance is good.
Check it again.
Were the leads reconnected after the last test?
Mm-hmm.
29 minutes. I'm going back down.
Schicken Sie Verstärkung!
On three. 1, 2, 3. They're almost on top of us. We've got to set the charge. No. That'll set off the main mine. Wait till they're a few feet away, then use the counter.
few feet.
Another 4 feet forward.
There's no time.
4 feet forward, Fraser. Then set the charge.
Du bist zu langsam. Erkan, was ist da los? Da draußen sind Tausende von Soldaten. Weitergraben.
Set the charge.
Finish the bagging, boys.
They did it.
Guess what, Motte? I'm coming home.
All right, go easy, boys. Load up. Let's get out of here.
Nein, schnell! Schnell!
Rich will be landing in Berlin right about
All clear below. Yes, sir. The German shaft has been crumped.
All circuits are complete.
Five minutes!
This is our great occasion.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
Four minutes to go.
Did it easy.
Yeah.
Who is it?
It's Tippin, he's back there! Go, go! Tippin! Tippin!
It's gonna take some time to shift this. Get him to hold the line.
Well, what do we do?
Tippin!
Just go. No point in all of us dying.
Fraser will get them to stop! We'll come back when we know!
Righto. Bye, Tiffin!
Come on, boys! Come on!
minute! 1 minute!
Out of the way, please! Move! Fucking move! Vince! Bayonets! Out of the way! Move! Out of the way, move! Make way! Out of the fucking way! Out of the village! Get up!
20 seconds!
Out of the way, move! Out of the way! Out of the fucking way!
15 seconds!
Tiffin's still in there. What happened? God. So, please.
10 seconds!
He's still alive.
9, 8,
We can have him out in a few minutes.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Woodward! For Christ's sake! It's Tiffin!
fire!
That's your heart. Feel it. Or hearing your own heartbeat.
Woodward, people are waiting.
Woody, are you all right?
I'm fine. I'll be out shortly.
You all right?